Streaming is more popular than ever, but picking the right PC setup can feel like a headache, especially if you're trying to stick to a budget. Don't stress, I've done the research for you. Whether you're just starting out or looking for an upgrade, I'll walk you through the best budget and mid-tier streaming setups so you can make the right call without overcomplicating things. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which setup makes sense for you, from entry-level streaming rigs to solid mid-tier builds that give you great performance without breaking the bank. And to make things even easier, I've linked everything we mention in the description, so you can check out the full builds and grab what you need without the hassle. Those links are affiliate links, which means we earn a small commission at no extra cost to you, and it helps us keep bringing you guides like this. Let's jump in. Before we get into the builds, let's focus on what actually matters when picking a streaming PC. 1. Performance. Can it run your games and stream at the same time without lag? 2. Ease of use. Is it easy to set up, or will you have to mess with a bunch of settings? 3. Stream quality. Will your stream look smooth and professional, or will it be choppy and pixelated? 4. Price and value. Are you getting the most power for your budget? Now let's check out the builds and see which one fits you best. If you're just starting out and don't want to spend a ton, this setup gives you a solid foundation for both gaming and streaming. Here's what you're working with. AMD Ryzen 5 5600G. This processor comes with built-in Radeon graphics, so you don't need to buy a separate GPU right away. Gigabyte B550M DS3H motherboard, a reliable board that supports future upgrades. 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM, enough to handle gaming and streaming at the same time. 1 terabyte NVMe SSD, fast storage so your games and programs load quickly. 500-watt power supply and Cooler Master Q 300L case, keeps everything running cool and quiet. What can you expect performance-wise? Games like Valorant, League of Legends, and CSGO will run at 1080p with high settings no problem. More demanding games like Fortnite or Overwatch will need to be played at medium settings for a smoother experience. Don't expect great performance in games like Cyberpunk 2077 or Red Dead Redemption 2. You'll have to lower settings a lot. For streaming, it's great for casual streaming at 720p. If you want higher FPS or better quality, you'll need to upgrade down the road. This setup is perfect for beginners who are just getting started with streaming and want something affordable. If you can stretch your budget a bit, this build includes a dedicated GPU, which means better graphics performance right out of the box. Here's what you're getting. Intel Core i3 14100F CPU, a strong budget processor that works well for gaming and streaming. Intel Arc A380 GPU, a dedicated graphics card that gives you better visuals compared to integrated graphics. Gigabyte B760M DS3H motherboard, a stable choice with upgrade potential. 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM and a 1 terabyte NVMe SSD, plenty of memory and fast storage. A 500-watt power supply and Cooler Master Q 300L case keeps things running smoothly. How does it perform? Great for 1080p gaming on titles like Valorant, League, and Dota 2 at high settings. More demanding games like Assassin's Creed Valhalla or Control run fine at medium settings. Cyberpunk 2077 on high settings with ray tracing, that's pushing it. You'll need to lower settings. For streaming, you'll get decent 1080p streams at medium settings without much trouble. This setup is for gamers who want better visuals but are still on a budget. If you want serious performance for gaming and streaming, this is where things start getting good. Here's what's inside. AMD Ryzen 7 5700X3D CPU, a high-performance processor that can handle streaming and gaming without breaking a sweat. NVIDIA RTX 4060 Ti GPU, a fantastic mid-range graphics card that delivers smooth, high-quality gameplay. 32 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM and a 2 terabyte NVMe SSD, plenty of memory and fast storage. A 750-watt power supply and Fantex XT Pro case keeps everything powered and cool. How does it perform? Cyberpunk 2077, Red Dead Redemption 2 runs them at 1080p high settings without a hitch. Want to try 4K gaming? You'll need to adjust settings, but it's possible. Streaming? 1080p 60 frames per second with high settings is no problem. This is for serious streamers who want great performance now and room to upgrade later. Each of these builds is designed to give you the best performance for the money, but the best one for you depends on your budget and goals. Just getting started? The Ryzen 5600G build is the most affordable option. Want better graphics? The Intel Arc A380 build gives you a dedicated GPU without spending too much. Looking for something powerful? The RTX 4060 Ti build delivers smooth, high-quality gaming and streaming. All the links for these builds are in the description to make it easy for you to check them out and grab what you need. And remember, those are affiliate links, so if you buy through them, we get a small commission at no extra cost to you. It helps support the channel so we can keep bringing you these guides. Let me know in the comments which build you're going with, and happy streaming! Don't forget to watch the next video for more awesome content! Click on the video on the screen to continue your journey with us.